Jeez, my guy's got a 5 head. Look at the size. Like, why? Your face takes up 2 pixels. Your forehead takes up 6. The texture pack we're reviewing for today's Throwback Thursday is Low Bit 8-Bit by Tetrascape. It's currently rated 4.1 stars out of 5 stars from 108 reviews, and it currently costs 1,170 mine tokens, which is the equivalent of £5 and 79 pence in my local currency. It says discover Low Bit 8-Bit, where 8-bit and lo-fi unite in Minecraft. Experience half-resolution textures and pastel colors that transform your world into a haven. Plus, immerse yourself further with our custom logo soundtrack. More than a pack, it's an experience. Dive into a new Minecraft adventure today. Let's get this texture pack reviewed. If you like wrestling game content, any game content or reaction content, check out Dazman Wrestling, Dazman Plays or Dazman Reacts. Links in the description. Or maybe you'd like to be one of the first people to purchase from the Dazman merch store by going to dazmanmerch.live or going to the link in the description and checking out what's available. Welcome back to the home of the texture pack review. I am your host, the Dazman, and we are here for another Throwback Thursday episode of the texture pack review. Remember to leave a like if you enjoy this review, drop a comment down below with your opinion, and subscribe if you're new around here. We are in a brand new creative world for the Low Bit 8-Bit texture pack by Tetrascape, and I believe this is the second Tetrascape texture pack that we're doing in a row. So let's get a couple things out of the way before we jump in here. Firstly, if you have any texture packs that you want me to review from the past, maybe good, maybe bad, maybe funny, maybe rubbish, let me know down in the comments so I can add it to my list and we will get to it at some point. Secondly, according to the thumbnail of this texture pack, it is 1.20 ready, or a 1.20 update, which means it's not up to date, which means it's the second Tetrascape texture pack in a row that is not kept up to date. I'm noticing a theme here. And thirdly, I educated myself before this. I found out what low bit and lo-fi, I believe there was a lo-fi mentioned somewhere, yeah, in the description. I worked out what lo-fi means. Apparently, right, normally it means music, but I suppose low bit makes it art. It's art that has flaws. It embraces its flaws. It uses pastels. It uses incomplete drawings and stuff like that. Just basically embraces its flaws. So it might not be 100% perfect, but that's part of the charm. I don't know if that's really a good art style. We'll see, basically. There is lo-fi music, but I'm not going to risk the copyright, so we're not going to hear it. I'm very sorry. You're just going to have to accept that one. But let's have a look. So what am I expecting in this texture pack? I guess I'm expecting obviously 8-bit, so pixelated, maybe low quality, but hopefully not low effort. There is sometimes a difference there, and pixelated 8-bit is low quality in my opinion. It can be really good if it's done right, but it is usually low quality. And I'm just hoping for some good pastel creative artwork. So let's start with the water. We've got a relatively fast and noisy animation. I can't say that I like that. That is very difficult to look at, to be honest with you. It's very fast. It's a nice color, but it's just a bit noisy, a bit thing on the eyes. We'll pop over here, just have a little look around. So we've got bright greens. Good use of color, in my opinion. We'll look at the trees when we get to the armories, maybe, but they're here if you want to have a look at them. Different shading of greens going on. I want to get to a little bit of an open area. Here we go. So we can see the grass. Again, it's a little bit noisy, but I suppose they're trying to add in detailing going on here. Very difficult to do in an 8-bit texture pack. I'm aware. I'm going to try not to be too harsh on that. We've got the sand over here. Again, yeah, I like the lines. I like the little artwork that you get here. The little drawings in the lines. That's very, very nice. Was there any stone? I believe we were over here. Just have a little look. Bit of a wavy stone texture. Interesting. Okay. It's not striking me as amazing at this point. I see what they're going for though. And I know the fact that it's a 1.20 update means a lot of people aren't going to care. If it's not up to date, they're not really interested, but maybe you will be interested in some nostalgia, some history. Got a sheep spawn over here. Let's get a little look. How you doing, mate? Oh, a couple sheep. Oh, okay. You are literally all eyes and blushy cheeks, aren't you? Okay. The actual body of the sheep is fine. It's inoffensive, if not a little bit gritty. But then you look at the face. Okay, low detail. Let's get him sheared up. All right. Little easy design on the base. Get rid of that wall while we're here. Now, I want to see different colors. Here we go. Okay, so they keep the black coloring. They've done that really well. That's a good little touch. Not all texture packs do that, where they change the color of the base depending on the color of the wall. So that is good. Very happy with that. Not so happy with the face though. That face was a little bit scary. Oh, the sun is going down. I always forget to reset this. So let's go over here, go back to day. Thank you. Yeah, the face was a little bit crazy. Do we have any pigs, chickens, or cows around? That would be really helpful. Very difficult to see what's going on. Whoa, straight into a leaf. Haven't used my controller in a couple days. There's some pigs. Let's get down here and have a look. Hey buddies, how you doing? Okay, so the eyes and cheek design seems to be on multiple mobs. I like the nose sticking out. It's a very nice texture for the rest of the body. I'm just not sure what they're going with the eyes and the cheeks. Like a domino block. Very weird. Very weird. His friend just told him to stop talking to me, so that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know about the eyes. The eyes are very, very weird. We're going to fly over for a little bit just so you guys can see what's going on in the world generation. Maybe there's a block here you want to have a look at. I don't know. But makes it a little bit easier for you guys to see. Let's go over to this island. Might help with the mob spawning. Do we have any cow? There's a chicken over there. Now, no block variation, no mob variations that I can see. The chicken, again, no, bottom part of the domino, no cheek effect. But the eyes are definitely still the same, so reusing the eyes. I guess maybe that's the floor, I don't know. It's quite a smooth and polished texture though. I was expecting a little bit more pixelation, a little bit more blur and dirt, but that hasn't come up. Where's that cow? All right, so we've got some cows spawned in here, and you know what? It's a nice color palette. It's not a dark color palette. It's very bright. Just get down here. Carrying on with the face, the eyes and the little cheek coloring going on. Once you notice it, it's very difficult to not notice it. Do you know what I mean? On every mob. But I like the brown. I like the kind of eggshell white that you've got going on there. I wish he had a sticky out nose, but that's probably me nitpicking. It's not too bad. It's definitely on the lower scale of things in terms of the amount of effort they've put into the design. I don't mean that to be offensive, by the way. I mean, I consider 8-bit to be relatively minimalist unless it's done well. And I feel like this is just kind of like just pixel art, basically, which has its place. Let's be certain out here. It definitely has its place. But yeah, not really jumping out at me here. 8-bit and lo-fi. They're not a good combination for me, really. We're going to head over to a village in whatever direction it might be. And we're going to see what villagers look like. Right, so before we go into the village, I bet you guys thought I forgot. I didn't forget. I knew exactly what I was doing. This was just me playing a little trick on you. We're going to first have a look at horses, right? So let's get ourselves a horse spawn egg. Let's spawn a few horses in just to show them off a little bit and see what kind of designs that we're dealing with here. All right, it's very kind of patchworky. The odd block here or there. A little tail movement going on there. Not bad though. This guy seems to really like this one, so we'll give them some privacy. Again, the weird eye domino thing going on. But I like the way that they've done the kind of hair on the back of the neck, the tail. The little designs are quite nice. They're not terrible. Get a couple more in to have a little look. Yeah, they're not bad at all. Very nice. Then we've got a skeleton horse. Gonna have a little look. Maybe spawn in a couple of those just to see. Again, there it is. There's the eye. I'm going to point it out for everything. Massive nose. Got the rib cage exposed. Quite solid for a skeleton horse, but not bad. Not bad at all. And then have a little look over here at the zombie one. Still say I've never seen a zombie horse. Okay, that's a bit minimal right there. But the you know what? The artwork's still very polished, very clean. That's not bad. They've definitely put some effort into this. Now let's go and have a little look at the village. Okay, secret's over. I did forget the horses, okay? As we go to the village, oh, I like that. The stairs look nice. I like the way the stairs are very kind of slabby, bricky even. They're quite nice. You've got the logs with their little designs in. Not offensive at all. Cobblestone and mossy cobblestone feeling quite minimalist. Right. Very consistent in its design. Okay. The doors have an outline that matches the logs. Okay. You can definitely build with this, I think. See, this is what I was expecting. Very noisy pixels. So I'm very happily pleased at the moment. You know, very pleasantly surprised. We'll have a look at a villager here. They've got it too. Look, there's the domino right there. There it is. I can't see it as eye and cheek. It's just one big eye on each side. You've got the big wamp nose. Getting a bit more pixelation around here as well. Just want to have a little look. Oh, there we go. That answered my question straight away. We've got diversity. Very good. Very, very good. Happy with that. Then we've got the iron golem over here. They seem happy. You know, they seem pleasant. Like, you look at it, you don't look sad, you know? Oh, look, he likes him. He's like, please don't talk bad about my friend. I'm not talking bad about your friend, bro. We're good. It's all right. I mean, I'm trying to excuse any kind of weirdness in the design as part of the lo-fi, you know, embracing flaws. But I think it's okay. It's not my cup of tea, I will admit, but it's okay. I'm not going to sit here and say it's bad. I suppose that you have to really temper your expectations when it comes to 8-bit. And then even more so when it comes to low-bit / lo-fi, I guess. Let's turn it to nighttime and let's have a look at hostile mobs. So as usual, we'll be having a look at the nighttime ambience before we drink the night potion. It's all right. I mean, there's a nice little glow to the village as we go over there. Nothing really crazy going on in the sky. It's fine. I mean, yeah, it's not spooky. It's not overly shadowed or shaded or anything like that. It's absolutely fine. Let's get the night vision. It's just not much to really talk about, I guess. Let's go down here. So we're going to start with a spider. Okay. Now this spider, the body and the legs, I feel like we're in the last texture pack that I reviewed, which I cannot for the life of me remember what it is called. So let me go and have a little look real quick. The last texture, Vanilla HD. The legs and the body feel very similar. The face obviously doesn't because it's minimalized 8-bit, but it feels reused. Let's go over here. Skeleton. Okay, there's a level of pixelization I was expecting. I don't like that. There's no real transparency going on there. There's a little bit, I guess, from the sides. Yeah, I don't really like that one. That one seems very plain Jane to me. Zombies over here. Use of pastel colors is fine. Again, that domino. It's inoffensive is probably the right term. Inoffensive. I don't really know how else to put it. Over here, there's a creeper. Again, very pastel. Very minimum detail going on the body. It's very soft. I'd expect to see this in like a cute texture pack. Not the same shade as the grass, so it's not really doing much creeping, let's be completely honest. Very smoothed over though. Very smoothed over, and that's for like most of the textures here. Very smoothed over, very well made. But I just don't know, it's just not talking to me on the level that I want it to talk to me, I guess. It's very, very weird. Remember to get down in the comments. Let me know what you guys are thinking, especially if you're thinking separate to what I'm thinking. I want to hear alternate opinions, or I want to read alternate opinions. Let's head over to an ocean monument now, and let's see what's going on underwater. Right, well, I wasn't expecting that. We've got an ocean monument underneath the ice. Very, very weird generation going on here. Let's get down here really, really quick and have a little look. So I can see the commonly used design, the like Y-shape brick design. Very pixelated though. It's definitely taking quality off of this. I'm definitely not a fan of 8-bit. I feel like whoever suggested these Tetrascape texture packs for me to review one after the other probably works for Tetrascape. Could be wrong. I can't prove it at all. Maybe they're just a big fan of Tetrascape. But it's just, yeah, it's just weird that I got them one after the other. Prismarine itself, very noisy, but you know what? I don't hate it. It's definitely feeling oceanic. It definitely feels like an ocean style block, and it's definitely changing color from blue to green. It wasn't such a smooth transition, but it definitely did change. We've got the sea lantern down here. I mean, it's again inoffensive. I've seen better. I've seen a lot better, to be fair, but it fits the pack. It fits the theme. We've got a guardian here. Good use of color. Good oranges. Good greens. I like the eye. I like that kind of little L Tetris block. The El Tetramino eye, not bad at all. Then up here, hello, hi, how are you guys? Can I pop in here? Thank you. These ones feel a little bit more duller with the kind of purple and the olive color. This guy's trying to escape. He doesn't want to be on camera, I guess. We'll help him out. It's fine though. I mean, yeah, I'm not seeing these not as pixelated as I would have expected. A lot of blocks, a lot of mobs, not as pixelated as I would have expected. The skeleton, probably the most pixelated that we've seen so far. Do we have a drowned around here somewhere? So I don't know if you can hear it, but there is it feels like a custom swimming animation. It's not how I remember swimming to be in Minecraft at all, so I thought I'd mention that. I can't see any drowned, so we're going to spawn a few in, and wow, okay. The outfits, the 3D style, very pixelated here. Very pixelated, very hard to look at, very difficult to see what is going on. I'm not seeing much here that I like, to be honest. This guy doesn't even want to show me the trident. The trident seems very basic. I don't know, man. Like, there are parts I like. There are parts I don't. There's definitely a very low ceiling for this, though, in my opinion. Oh, yeah, I feel conflicted. Let's go and see what a trial chamber looks like. I got to be honest with you. I don't think everything's updated, though. But we'll go and have a look. So very similar to what happened in the previous Tetrascape texture pack that we did. We've got a very jarring new versus old style here. Because tough blocks weren't around in 1.20, at least not the fancy ones that I used in the trial chamber, because the gratings weren't around in 1.20, they haven't been updated, so they feel very, very different to the rest. Whereas the copper, the green copper, the orange copper, they're feeling very kind of blurry and pixelated. They fit the theme, the rest doesn't, and that's very, very weird. And we're going to probably have the same effect here for the breeze as well. Yeah, breeze wasn't around in 1.20, so it hasn't been updated. So really it's just the copper that we're looking at here, and it fits the theme, as best I can say. Let's head over to the armory now and let's see what pretty much everything looks like. Alright, so we are at the armory right now, and I gotta be completely honest with you here. I really like the cherry blossom. It's got that same weird effect where when you put two cherry blossoms next to each other, you get kind of a weird marshmallowy effect on the inside. They seem to lose their transparency. But for the single block, it looks kind of nice. I actually do kind of like that. And I like the soft palette, the soft pastel tones of the tree as well, like the actual logs. Not bad. I do like the transparency in general here. And I think, look, these leaves have it as well. They get that weird green. It's like a shadow effect on the inside, which takes away the transparency. I think that's by design, you know. I believe it was mentioned that might be a bug, but I think that's by design to show shadow. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, we're going to carry on. So I like the oak and I like the cherry blossom. As we get to the birch and the spruce and the jungle, they feel a bit more smushy, a bit more pixelated, a bit more harder to see, which is a shame. But the logs look fine. The dark oak, a bit easier to tell what you're looking at there. I love the vines. The vines are really nice. They even give off a kind of 3D effect. That is really, really cool. At the doors, I think the doors are all right. They seem to be given like an outline to match the logs to help with combining them, maybe. That's what I'm getting there. Then we've got the beds and the trapdoors. So the beds have different designs, which is interesting, I guess. I mean, it's good effort to put that in. The trapdoors, again, they look fine. We've got the wandering trader here. This guy can't see anything out of his hood. Look at that. His eyes, yeah, you ain't seeing nothing, mate. I'm sorry, bro. And then we've got the oars. So the oars are very big and bulky. This guy just trying to steal the camera right here. Do you mind? Very big and bulky oars. They're fine. Oh, hello. Or, you know what? There's a part of me that really likes this glass. And then there's a part of me that really hates this glass. That is very much a you either love it or you hate it style glass, isn't it? Maybe that's just me, but that's the feeling I'm getting. I don't know if I like or hate that, you know. And sometimes that's a good feeling. The color doesn't bleed through enough, which is making it 50-50. If the color was a little bit more prominent, I think I'd like that, you know. I don't know. Let me know what you think about the glass as we look at the blocks. So we're getting a lot more pixelation here at these blocks. Some of them are really well defined, like the ones with slabs, the ones with strong lines. They're very well defined, but then you get a lot of pixelization. Oh, granite is disgusting. Oh, diorite is disgusting. Andesite works okay. The nether bricks look fine. That's just standard brick, isn't it? Yeah, it is. The brick feels very netherish. Sand, oh, very pixelated. The prismarine does not work well on its own. Okay, yeah, we're getting a lot of pixelization here. Copper. Oh, okay. Yeah, that wasn't as strong as we got through, to be honest. The paintings, I have to be honest, nothing really special. Very low a bit there, I guess. Let's get over here and have a look at the armors. So we've got the leather armor. Quite plain Jane. Quite plain indeed. Nothing offensive, just a bit plain. Really, I'm not going to mark it down for it, but yeah, it's just a bit plain. Then we've got the weapons. I mean, these are tiny weapons. Hang on. So is this meant to be a PvP backpack, or does this have PvP in mind? They are tiny weapons. Wow, even when you're holding them. Look at that. That might as well be a dagger. Okay, even small in the hotbar as well. Give that back to you and throw that over there. Thank you. That's interesting though. Okay, I mean, looking at the next one straight away, it looks very copy and paste. These are very minimalist. Okay. Chainmail, because of the 8-bit nature, it feels very blocky. The transparency isn't as strong as I would like. The color's all right though, I guess. Iron, again, copy and paste on the tool shapes. I need to be careful as we get further along though. I need to make sure I check all of them. Iron gets to be a bit more pixelated. Okay, we'll see if it's copy and paste as we go. Gold. All right. Oh, it's definitely getting more and more pixelated. Is it copy and paste? There seems to be a change on the pattern as we're looking. The gold color looks fine, but then you get this really weird like browny orange coming along. Diamond, good diamond color. Still copy and paste tools. Oh, the gold and the diamond feel very copy and paste. Oh, Tetrascape, you're charging a lot, you know. 1170 mine tokens for copy and paste. This isn't fitting well with me, man. There's a slight change there to the pattern on the chest, but it's not, yeah, it's not great. I have to be honest with you, it's not great. The heavy core hasn't changed because it wasn't updated. The elytra, it's again very plain, just very plain. The shield looks smooth but still plain. And then the mace wasn't updated. What am I saying? I'm saying plain. Armor's plain. Weapons, copy and paste, no effort there. Blocks, very pixelated. Trees, the cherry blossom and the oak are my favorite. Everything else is very, very pixelated, very hard to look at. Like, not like, look at the granite down there. It's not even nice to look at, let alone hard to look at. Yeah, I don't know. Let's head over to the Nether and let's see what's going on in that dimension. Alright, so into the Nether we go. You get to see the custom Minecraft title going on there. Very pastel-y, very soft. Not bad. Not bad. Taking a while to load. which is very weird for a low bit texture pack, I guess. And then we're here. So we've got black stone with a bit of a purple tint. Obsidian. Very pixelated obsidian. The portal frame. Very fast animation. There's a nice... Hang on. Let me just drink milk. Thank you very much. There is a nice ambience feel to it. I won't lie to you. Maybe that's because we're in the soul side of the... Wherever we are. I don't even know where we are, to be honest with you. But we're where we are. I don't know if that's giving off a weird kind of ambience to it. Blackstone being purple is a bit weird. Netherrack feeling quite plain. Not much going on there. Very soft colours. Okay, we've got a magma block. Interesting to see if we're going to see any magma cubes as we go. Bit weird. I heard a ghast. And I have... There we go. Here we go. Oh my lord. Jeez, my guy's got a 5 head. Look at the sight. Like, why? Your face takes up 2 pixels. Your forehead takes up 6. What is going on, mate? Look at you. Oh my days. You got all of the brain in your head, don't you? That is mad. Guys, oh my days. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. So there's a glow to the magma. Hey, that's not bad. That's very close. Magma block to magma cube. That is very close. Not a perfect, but I've seen worse. Okay, tick in a box right there. Tick in a box. Let's go over here to see what the transition is to the blue biome. I can't be bothered to learn names of biomes, I'm sorry. Maybe if I get to do this full time, I will. Alright, that was a subtle hint. A subtle change. So dark background gets into a lighter grey. Okay, nothing too crazy. Getting a bit of a dirt effect going on here from the nylium. Is it nylium? It is nylium. Okay. I think we're going to go find a fortress. See what the rest of the mobs look like. Okay, so as luck would have it, the fortress has spawned us in the red nylium, crimson nylium biome. So not the warp nylium, the crimson nylium. I have to say the reds do kind of bleed into each other. The reds and the purples. It's not terrible. It does feel very Netherish, so that's cool. We've got a blaze down here as well. Feeling very hot. I like the smoke. It's not letting me see his face. Buddy. This guy, can you please? Thank you very much. Oh, you've got the eye domino. Okay. The only detail you have, and it's the same detail that's in every mob. Oh, but it's not in a piglin. Here we go. Okay. Very smooth skin, very polished. All right, yeah, that was a compliment, mate. That was a compliment, yelling at me. And then if we go over here, oh my days. Well, that wither skeleton just got beat up. Now let's have a little look. So they look absolutely stupid with the little sword. I'm sorry, they look terrible with the swords. But the zombified piglin over here. They've tried to get the key colours in there. Tried to stay a bit faithful to vanilla, haven't they? Okay. It's all about what you're willing to accept. Remember, I'm not telling you what to think. I'm just telling you what I think. I'm showing you inside the pack. So you are allowed to make your own opinions. And I welcome them in the comments. So do remember that. Let's find a wither skeleton around here. And also, another thing that should probably be said. Apparently, this comes with 18 skins. So that probably helps with the cost of the texture pack. And probably needs to be factored in. I'm not a skin guy. That's not a sentence I thought I'd ever say. So I'm not really sure what value you put on skins, but there are apparently 18 of them in this pack. So remember that. The wither skeleton. Okay, so they've tinted it. He looks a bit like Darkseid. I don't know why I'm getting that kind of feel from DC, you know, from Superman's villains. But, all right, there's a bit of a bluey purple midnight effect to it. It is just a flip, though, of a standard skeleton. Which, when you've got so much, I want to say copy and paste in this texture pack, it's a bit bad, in my opinion. Let's get the wither to spawn. As this now review is taking ages longer than normal. Come on, wither, thank you. And that keeps the colour going of the wither. The purpley, midnighty blue going on there. But it keeps the fateful vanilla shape. Oh, that gosh just got yeeted. Okay, so let's head over to the end now. Remember, get down in the comments. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Let's go and see what the Ender Dragon looks like. All right, so into the end we go. Quite an inoffensive end stone. I've seen this kind of fill in other texture packs. It's not terrible. It's okay. You got the Enderman with that kind of purpley glow. Got the domino eyes as well. The domino eyes honestly are really affecting me. I hate seeing them on pretty much every mob. It's really annoying. And then as we go over to the Ender Dragon, now the Ender Dragon looks beautiful. That is a very nice combination of purple and pink. Can we get her to spawn down here or fly down here, please? The pink wings look very nice. The purple, the glow. She feels enchanted. I'm not going to lie to you. They haven't changed the shape at all, but the colors look really, really good. I'm not going to waste a ton of time here. I like the Enderman colors. I like the Ender Dragon's colors. I like the Void. It's very nice to look at. And the Endstone isn't bad. That's a positive. Let's go and see what the Ancient City and the Warden look like. Okay, so we're at the Ancient City now. And you know what? That is a nice green sculpt, you know. Just the color itself just makes it pop off. It feels very, very nice. Again, we've seen the blocks, some of them looking pixelated, some of them looking a bit blurry, but the skulk and the skulk block really works well. I just want to have a little look now. If we put this over that, okay, I mean, it pops really well. That is a nice green effect. It's not as good as the vines. I really like the vines, I have to be honest, but it's not bad. And then just overlooking it, as you're far away, the 8-bit really does look nice. Like that tower over there looks really nice from afar, but I can tell just looking here, as you get closer, it gets a lot more pixelated and a lot harder for your eyes to process it. So it's definitely look from a distance for a lot of these blocks. And then, yeah, again, the skulk lighting the way very well. Not bad. Let's get the Warden in here. All right, so I think the Warden is about to spawn. Where is he? He's over here. Climbing up. Okay, so they seem to have taken the base Warden model. They've tried to stay faithful to it, and then they've just low-resed it. Okay, I mean, it's very plain. It fits the theme, but it's very, very plain. The colors fit the skulk really well, though, so that does deserve to be mentioned. It's just not creative, though. So I don't know. What am I going to give this texture pack out of 10? That's the question. That's what we're all here for, I like to believe. I'm going to go for a 6. I'm going to go for a 6 out of 10. Maybe that's harsh. Maybe it's good. I don't know. But I feel that's what I'm getting. A 6 out of 10. It's an expensive texture pack. It's not up to date. It's low-fi or low-bit, and it's 8-bit. There's a lot of copy and paste. There's a lot of blur. There's a lot of lack of creativity. I don't want to say lack of effort because they probably wanted to stay faithful to vanilla, but it's just not ticking the boxes for me, to be honest with you. And it always, I admit, had an uphill battle because I don't like low bit texture packs. I like my texture packs to have a bit of detail, to be honest with you. That's why Kingdoms is my favorite, I guess. But yeah. I'm going for a 6 out of 10. If you agree, if you disagree, let me know down in the comments. If this texture pack review helped you at all or was entertaining at all, please do leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.